So today we will discuss about the leadership and the organizational behavior. So the first thing is about the discussion of course. So in this we will cover about the leadership skills and the behavior in organization. So the effective leadership is a very critical ingredient for successful organizations. Unfortunately, in today's scenario, the superior leadership ability is in scarce supply. So there is a quick evidence about that, that is in political and in public-private organizations, the non-profit institutions, where you find that leaders doesn't have able to take decisions, organization decisions, and that's why the organization employees are dissatisfied with their current leadership. So the consequences of poor leadership is poor performance, the poor returns on investments for the shareholders, for the private sectors, and the poor service delivery to the citizens for NGOs and government sectors. Leadership is closely related to the behavior in organizations. So effective leadership can modify and influence behavior for effective performance of individuals and the teams. Main objective for this organization behavior subject is to basically enhance the understanding of both the leadership and the organizational behavior, to appreciate the changing perspectives of leadership and the organization behavior to make a difference in the organization. Objective 3 is to connect effective leadership and organizational behavior to effectively influence the performance in organization. So those were the objectives that should be defined. Next are the course content that we're going to cover in this subject. So we will cover the basics of organization behavior. We will cover its definition, meaning, nature, and scope. Then we will cover the essentials of organization behavior, in which we will cover what is the need of study of this organization behavior. Next, we will cover the various challenges and opportunities, the leadership skills, the meaning, nature, and scope of leadership, the changing perspectives of leadership, effective leadership, its styles and patterns, the various styles and patterns for leadership behavior, the behavior performance management, power and politics in organizations, teamwork and organization behavior, managing conflicts in organizations, managing stress in organizations, leadership in public interest, good governance, responsibilities, and accountability. So these are the course content that we are going to cover. So let's start with the introduction part of organization behavior. First formal definition. It is the field of study that investigates the impact of individual, group, and structure on behavior in the organization for the purpose of applying such knowledge towards improving the organizational effectiveness. Uh, the next is, we can also define the organization behavior as a systematic study of the behavior and the attitudes of both individuals and the groups within the organization. So it concerns itself with the scientific study or the behavior process which occurs in work settings. So these are the formal definitions. Now, the main focus of this is to understand and explain the individual and group behavior in organizations. So it is concerned with the people, what the people do in the organization, how their behavior will affect the performance, the understanding, prediction, and the management of human behavior in the organization. So we can say that organization behavior is a field of study that investigates the impact that individual, groups, and structures have on behavior within an organization. It will focus on improving the productivity, reducing absenteeism and turnover, and increasing the employee job satisfaction and the organizational commitment. It uses the systematic study to improve the predictions of behavior. So now we will compare the things like we will have comparison between the organization theories, the organization behavior, and the human resource management. So basically, the organization theory will focus on the organization as the unit of analysis. Organization attributes such as goals, technology, and cultures are the subject of study in the organization theory. So it often uses an cross-organization approach or macro perspectives in gathering the new knowledge concepts. Whereas the human resource management will attempt to apply the principles of behavioral science in the workplace. While organization behavior is somewhat more conceptual oriented. Human resource management is more concerned with the applied techniques and the behavioral technology. Human resource management tries to provide a link between the individual and the organization by designing and implementing systems to attract, develop, and motivate individuals within the organization. So here we will compare the organization behavior with the organization theory. So organization behavior will emphasize on the scientific study of behavior phenomena at individual and group level. Whereas the organization theory focus on large organizational and environmental phenomena. So the level of analysis in organization behavior is micro theory oriented, and the level of analysis in organization theory is macro theory oriented approach. So if we compare these with the human resource management, then human resource management will focus on the applications of behavioral knowledge in selecting, placing, and training the persons. So its level of analysis is micro, application oriented in the field of study. That's all for today.